Welcome to another new episode from Zach Maglin Collectibles. Today, baseball is top of mind because today is opening day of the 2026 baseball season. So how fitting but to rip another new retail product from TOPPS Heritage. This time we have our hands on a mega box. Will this ultimately be the best retail format for TOPPS Heritage? Let's find out. Hello everyone, happy opening day for all of you baseball fans. So we are ready to get into it once again as the baseball season opens up. My Dodgers go for their three-peat, officially starting today. So how fitting to get our rip started with another baseball product. This time, for the very first time, we are going to be ripping open 2026 TOPPS Heritage Baseball, but this time the mega box. So we picked up this mega box from our local Target. I believe this one we paid $50 for. So in this box, we are getting the exclusive base reds, and then the silver sparkle parallels are found in these boxes. So hopefully, let's see what else we get here. We're looking for base variations, autos, short print base cards, you name it. If there's anything else we missed, you see it right there. So, without further delay, let's get to it. So we just got one box here. Wanted to see if this is the ultimate, or I should say the best format in retail. And if it is, let's get some more. So as you know, based on our previous videos, we have opened up the Fat Pack for $7. We opened up the Value Box or Blaster Box for $25. More recently, we opened up the Hanger Box for $15. So thus far, our biggest hit came from a Blaster. So now we're on to the Mega to find out which one has the better hits. All right, so on to pack number one. Away we go. So as you know, we have to be very mindful of the different short prints here. We've got image variation. You've got, what else? Other things. They have different uniforms, different colors. There's a lot of different variations that you can find out when you look at the back of the card. So here we go. Away we go. And we have our first chrome card, and it is of Corey Seager and a J-Rod. So I have yet to run into any short prints, or at least I haven't run into any short print. I look at the back of the cards and I don't see anything indicative. I know if it's an image variation, you'll see the word image. If it's color, I believe, you'll see something like color. So I've yet to run into that, but we will inspect these cards at the end to see whether or not we miss anything. There's a nice little Jacob Wilson Cy Young guy. And speaking of Cy Young, back to back, we got Mr. Paul Skeens. We collect him, so we'll put him to the side. We have a Jack Dreyer for the Dodgers. So nothing special in that pack. On to the next one. So what are you guys most excited about this opening season? Of course, I am eager to see if my Dodgers pull through and get the three-peat, the elusive three-peat. They are stacked. They went ahead and solidified areas of deficiency, which was the outfield, who during the regular season was, oh, there's our first Shohei base. We will sleeve that up. And it's an all-star one. Okay. There you go. And we have this Enterprise of one Ronald Acuna. There you go. And we'll leave that one there. So anyways, they shored up their deficiencies as mentioned. and Michael Conforto was playing the outfield for them, and he batted the entire year under 200, right? And they replaced him right before the playoffs. It worked out okay, their little platoon effort. But guess what? They replaced him with Kyle Tucker this year. There's our guy, Yoshi Yamamoto. So, the bullpen was horrible. That's why you saw Yoshi Yamamoto have to play or come out and pitch all those games, or they left their starters in for a while. It's because the bullpen just was not cutting it, mainly because of one Tanner Scott, but he's coming back, hopefully healthy and ready to go. But just in case, they went ahead and solidified their bullpen by getting Edwin Diaz. So, those are my Dodgers. Let's see here. On to the next one. So, as you know, we are coming towards the home stretch of the end of this month, which we will have our giveaway. Here's our first red, and it is of our guy Yoshi Yamamoto on the red. There you go. Off to a good start with that one. It's our guy. And it is that base red parallel. We'll take that. And Luis Hill. So we are running our giveaway. And we'll pause our rip to tell you what we're giving away. Oh, we're going to see some sparkle. We're going to get our first silver sparkle. Hunter Brown, who had a good year last year. Will Mike Trout be Mike Trout? And our sparkle will be of a Guardian, and it is of the catcher, Bo Naylor. And there's PCA. Nice card. Just put it there. Not the player that we're looking for. So, what are we giving away in our giveaway? We are giving away these 3 fat packs that you see here. Baseball, football, basketball. We're also giving away a mystery tin, where if you win, we fill up that tin with some cards of your favorite player and favorite team, as well as a few packs, if you are the winner of that. So how do you qualify? Simply be subscribed to the channel. That's very easy. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss out, because the more videos that you engage in and answer our questions and like and all that other good stuff, you will get possibly multiple entries into our giveaway. All right, here is an Imanaga on the Chrome card. And here is the guy that played second base that was booting a few balls for USA in the World Baseball Classic. Okie doke. So, on top of being subscribed to the channel, you need to watch this video to the end. Like this video, hype or share this video with others, and comment. In the comments, we like to engage our viewers, get them involved, the community involved, especially this upcoming year. So we're going to ask you 2 questions, and if you answer those 2 questions and do the rest of the things we talked about, you'll be automatically subscribed or automatically registered for our giveaway. So here is a Chrome of Kristen Yelich. And there you go. All right, so you could see we just randomly check in the back of these cards. So I guess it's a good time to ask our first question as we finish the one side of our box. And that is, I want you to call your shot. Tell me what is going to be the biggest surprise of this 2026 season. That's pretty broad, right? So if it's going to be someone's going to get traded, someone is going to be, have a tragic injury and be out for the year, or a team is just going to totally tank, okay? So call your shot. That is question number 1 of 2 for our giveaway. There's a nice little trio card. And there's our guy, Drake Baldwin, who we've got few autos of him. So that is section number 1. So stay tuned for our next question. So if you've ripped a mega box already, tell me what your best hit was from the mega box. And if the Mega Box was your favorite format? That's not our question. That's just a general thing, but not for our giveaway. Stay tuned for that. All right, we have a sparkle, and we get a sparkle of these rookies. They're rookie pitchers. So we got an orange of this in a blaster, and it was out of 25. So we'll post this up here on the silver sparkle. And this is the first time we pulled this card right here. So on to the next one. Moving right along. Sorry about that. All right. Continuing our rip. All right, here we go. So, more base. And if you guys do see any short prints that I miss, please let me know. There's the red of Michael Harris. Put that aside. If I miss something, let me know. Continuing on. If I read correctly, I think pre-orders for TOPPS Chrome Black are going to be coming out soon. And don't get me started on Bowman basketball pre-order or pre-sale. That was just horrible. All right, when we have something for basketball to rip, we can talk about that. But that was just tragic. All right, here we go. Here we go. We've got one of these sparkle ones again of Sean Murphy of the Braves. And the sparkle ones, some of the guys we've been pulling are, here we go. On to the next one. Here we go. And we're going to get what is this, a refractor? It's a rookie. Nixon Garcia. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Cool card. We'll sleeve that up nonetheless. It's a rookie. Red Sox rookie. Red Sox got a lot of nice young rookies, led by one Roman Anthony. I'll tell you that much. On to the next one. He looked pretty good in the World Baseball Classic. And here we go. Profar, who just ruined his career by getting hit with PEDs a year after he had been suspended for PEDs. So that's just making all that money and just throwing it all away, right? And there you go. Okay, we're down to 3 packs. See if we can get something nice here in these final few. Can we get an auto? Possibly, right? Didn't say we couldn't. A red ink auto would be nice. Former Dodger Jack Flaherty. We're going to get a red coming up. The big dumper, we've got a Kyle Isbell on the red. And there you go, down to 2 packs. So we will be asking our question soon. Okay, here we go. We got Joe Adele, Kyle Freeland, Christian Campbell. All right, we're going to get another sparkle. This one is a turn back the clock of one Ichiro wins MVP and Rookie of the Year. Did he do that the same year? That's crazy. Okay, so let's ask our final question. All right, so who do you think, this is our second question for our giveaway, who do you think is going to have a breakout year this year? And what I mean by that is, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that's a vet that slumped. It could be a rookie maybe that's sort of been slow to come, like one Roki Sasaki, and then he started picking it up. or it could be a vet that just had a down year, like one Mike Trout, and he's comes back with a vengeance. Let me know who you think that person's going to be that's going to have a comeback kind of year. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that's going to win the comeback player of the year, but someone's going to definitely turn things around this year. And that'll qualify you for our giveaway. There's the Miz. That's our first pull of the Miz's rookie. And we have a Brian Wu on the red and a Freddie Freeman. So that's our rip. Okay, you could see those cards there. Got a few other nice cards, nice parallels, but that's $50. Was it well spent? Are the mega boxes the better format? Let us know in the comments as well. Otherwise, enjoy your opening day. Thank you for watching, and go Dodgers.